several theories. I'm not sure if any of them are true, but I think the other were not hiding from us mortals. It looked more like they were afraid of gods and other terrible entities. You can't roam around this world without stumbling upon a cleric or a cultist, and those fellows are more than happy to pass the news on to their patrons. This might be the only reason for the other not to reveal themselves around mortals, although nobody was truly able to threaten their existence until they met the mythical commander of the Fifth Crusade. Okay. Why didn't they come out and defend you before? After all, you found yourself in danger on multiple occasions. That is certainly true. You are a source of endless danger. Ah, and fun. As for your question, Darren sighs, I took some precautions to vouchsafe my life. A contract with Abador's temple in the capital. It cost me several years' worth of revenue from all my estates combined. Under the contract, if I fail to make the contact with the temple for a year, the clerics shall be obligated to use the sacred magic to discover my fate and conduct a resurrection ritual, should it turn out that I have met a premature end. Okay, interesting. The other, they knew about it, like they knew about literally everything else that ever happened to me. I felt their presence, their otherworldly scrutiny as I negotiated the terms and signed the contract. The prospect of being denied their gateway for a year did not seem to perturb them, it seems, provided that I would be resurrected later. But with you, it was a different matter. You're a threat even to demon lords. In your presence, the other were agitated, uneasy, and they flew into a rage when you expressed your intention to kill me. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. I think Cammy is up here somewhere. Wait, what is this house? Hold. Oh, random house. I'm happy we did this. Okay, where's Cammy? Oh, she's all the way up here. Okay. Well, that's right, she was here somewhere. Hey Cammy, how you doing, girl? Hello, friend. You don't know how much I love calling you that. Of course you do. Wow. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about the ritual killings you performed. I killed to learn the will of the spirits of the land. Sarkoris was torn apart by demons, and the blood of many thousands of living creatures poisoned these lands for many years. The wild wound kept growing bigger and bigger. It's no surprise that the spirits of this place have gone mad with an endless thirst for more and more blood. Only when bathed in blood can they regain their senses, at least temporarily. But it would be a lie to say that I don't enjoy what I do. She licks her lips angrily. I remember all of them, every last breath, shriek and sob, every fatal stab, blood running down the blade as I pull it from the victim's heart, the taste of the drops on my tongue. I like to watch the blood pool beneath a body as it cools. By the way, did you know that blood only flows while the heart is still pumping? That was quite a discovery for me. I opened one of my victims and watched the heart slow. Beat, 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 and then silence. Amelia's breath grows fast and heavy and leaves her chest with a forceful rush. Her pupils are dilated and she seemed to look through you, or inside you. Swallowing, Camilla brushes away a strand of her hair, dark as night. My connection to the spirits of old Sarkoris is overwhelming. Your power is amazing. Develop it. We need it in combat. Oh! Your new alignment is neutral evil? God damn it! Okay, screw it. We're sacking the chaotic. We're just going straight down evil. Okay, chat? We good? I have not been able to maintain the chaotic. You know, new state of being, new alignment. We'll be hearing from your lawyers. That's fine. Send them to the ziggurat. They will be warmly welcomed. And they will be in good company, like, you know, like the rest of their folks. No? Okay, fine. What do you think of the powers you received from me? What do you think of them? I love them. I've always felt special, and my ability to talk to spirits was proof of that. But now I feel that I can do anything. Tear someone in half, demon or human. Freeze a beating heart in someone's chest with a simple look or a mere thought. With a wish, I could make the blood of a living being flow in the wrong direction. It's a celestial bliss, my friend. I'm grateful to you for giving it to me. Right, what's going on in Horgus's mansion? I have no complaints. I had everything I could dream of, except freedom, which I had no need for anyway. I value security and comfort much more than the opportunity to get in trouble firsthand. I had the best fencing teachers. My mentor was a shaman from Versailles. I wore beautiful dresses and ate sumptuous meals. A rich library kept me from getting too bored, a personal garden for my walks. I even had a puppy, a little barking ball of happiness that I stabbed and killed. I mean, I'm sorry, Jess, I don't know what came over me. Some might disapprove of my father locking me up in a mansion until I matured and gained control of my powers. He changed the servants as soon as they started suspecting anything. He even had steel bars installed on windows. But I can see it was because he cared. He was protecting me from the dangers of the world. And he was protecting the world from me. Are you bothered by the fact that Horgus never openly embraced Jesse's daughter? Why would that bother me? He took care of me and indulged my every whim. To thank him, I only had to lead a secluded life and keep my mouth shut. I understand his reluctance to claim a child born of a servant girl as his daughter. There's nothing wrong with looking after one's social status. Besides, you understand, Mendevian society would hardly have accepted me, considering my peculiarities. I mean, I love her, but I acknowledge that she's unhinged. Yeah. But, okay, Jellyfriend, point to one character in our party who's not a little bit unhinged. Tell me about your connection with spirits. I can barely remember the first time. I was just a girl back then. I only remembered someone's voice in my head demanding something. I didn't even understand what it was. I was out in the garden playing with my precious puppy. I didn't know how it happened, but when it was over, the puppy's head was in my hands and his body was laying at my feet. Called it! I heckin' called it, chat. I remember seeing my father's healers and clerics for a few years, and even the extortion exorcists he brought to our house. None of them were able to drive the haunting voices from my head. This continued until the old Varisian woman came to live with us. We do run a pretty hinge-free ship, that's true. Yeah, entirely hingeless. She explained that I was fine. I was just highly sensitive to the pain of the land that we lived in. The voices in my head were not symptoms of insanity, but desperate prayers for help. Father paid her an unspeakable sum, and she remained at our house, teaching me to talk to the spirits. She was a vicious crone and a nasty piece of work. She would hit me with a whip just for looking at her. She would yell at me when I failed to communicate with the spirit I summoned, and when Father left for a few weeks on some errands, she locked me in the basement all night. Now I see that I terrified the old woman. Well, it was her fault. She should have taken the money and ran while she had the chance. What do you mean, while she had a chance? I was so happy when the spirits asked for her blood. Looking into her lifeless eyes, I felt such a bliss as I'd ever known in all my life. The crone got what she deserved. I'm glad you had a chance to avenge her treatment of you. We're back to chaotic evil, baby! We're back to chaotic evil. Let's go. You sound like you know what you're talking about. One day I'll ask you to tell me how you came to know the taste of revenge. We have even more in common than I thought, my friend. Okay, well enough. Never punished us, calm. Yep. Okay, anybody else we need to talk to? Let's go talk to Aru. F. Wendy. And then Ember and Sauciel. I'm surprised Sauciel is still in the party. Like, why is he still here? Esports? Yeah. Look at all these ghouls and undead around here. Hi there, Aru, what's going on? Aru, she looks at you and smiles, sadly, without saying a word. You tried to change your nature and succeeded. How does it feel? I feel reborn. I'm a whole new person now, and the world around me seems remade too. It was always hunt or be hunted for me. I never wanted to be the one who hunts, yet I'm a predator by nature, so I had to restrain myself all the time to avoid destroying everything around me. I had the eyes of a monster, and they could only see pain and suffering. I couldn't even imagine that there were so many wonderful, beautiful things in the world. I'm still unable to understand many of them, but I will change and will come to understand everything. I haven't committed something truly despicable to his eyes yet. It will happen. Okay. What's going on with your nightmares? Do they still haunt you? Yes, they do. And that is how it should be. I myself have changed, but my past will haunt me forever. All the evil things that I did. I have a lot of debts to pay. I have no right to forget them, and my nightmares won't allow it. Come to the dark side? Question mark? Desna's riddle's answer turned out to be surprisingly simple. Yes, but it was not about the answer itself at all. What if someone told me something like, Arshel, you need friends? At the very beginning of my journey, of course I needed them. This revelation would not have helped me at all back then. It took me several decades of haphazard wandering in order to understand how dreams work and what I should do with them. The answer was simple, but this journey was actual lesson the goddess wanted to teach me. Alright. Oh jeez. You worship Desna now? Yeah, you do, okay. What did you do after Desna converted? You traveled, okay. I'm a wonderful liar. I'm no longer proud of it, but it's still true. Did he even... All that good. Map, please. There we go. Let's go talk to Ember.
Shall we move? We shall move!
Wait, hold. Can we go faster? Wait, did we take the... Hold on. We took greater enduring spell and tainted snake attack. Okay. Look at all these little hover skulls following us. Hover skull hype. Let's go. Ember's bobbing her head and humming a tune. She greets you with a cheerful smile. Her wandering eyes linger on you for just a moment before darting off again into the distance. You have followers now. They live according to your preaching, and they call you Saint Ember, Ember the Righteous, and they call themselves the Redeemed Brotherhood. Okay? Oh, did my words help someone? I'm glad. How can I be a saint? I'm an ordinary girl and I said very simple things. Things everyone knows. The redeemed are now fighting at demons at Baphomet's altar. They hope you will come to their aid. Of course they'll come. What do you expect? Let's go there now. Oh my god, okay. So go. I don't know. Okay. Do we need to prep her? Do we roll with Ember for a moment? How do we feel, chat? Do we roll with Ember instead of Wendy for a moment? Hi, Social. Social's holding a brush and laboring over a painting. He's clearly dissatisfied with the results so far. He tuts and tears the paper into pieces. You notice a knight wearing black armor. He stands straight and tall, with resolution etched on his stern, scarred face. You're a big Ember fan? Alright, we'll do her right. We'll set up Ember. I'm sorry for your loss. Am I though? Am I really sorry for his loss? I don't know, I clicked it. Thank you, Social sighs heavily. He really was a hero who fought the enemy till the end. But what does he leave behind? I remembered what we were like as children. And, you know, I think it's wrong to teach children that they should grow up to be heroes. Nothing interesting here, I think.
What's in wait for me there?
Okay. So let's go empty our thing. We'll take Ember with us and go to Baphomet's altar. Actually, we should probably get her kitted out. Okay, we did level her up before. Are we just going with her stock build? Sure. I don't know, I think it's too late to start changing things. Persuasion? I mean, I guess that makes sense, being preacher and all. Storm bolts. Laid to rest? The witch may target a single undead creature with this hex, as if with an undeath to death spell. Will save negates. Whether or not the save is successful, the creature cannot be targeted of this hex again for 1 day. Recruit full wounds, okay. Improved abundant casting, I guess that's fine. Spell pen, that's good. Greater abundant is fine. Are you, how far away are we? Wow. We are an immortal undead lich, and we still have to walk around like a plebeian. Can we at least not invite a hover gnome or something?
Legs carry me.
Darren appears at your door with a bottle of wine. Oh, this thing. Okay. Yep, we just did it. Kishmira looks the same as before. Okay, we interfered. Ah, she was at the Winter Clan. She was the blind lady who we left in charge of the place. Okay. Hashtag where's my hover gnome? I know. Can we make that trend? Can we make that trend on Twitter? Hashtag where's my hover gnome? Also, it is hot in here. Hold on. It's almost like being in a tiny ass sealed room with a, you know, big ass HDR monitor and 3090. Gets hot. What's news? What's news from Wintersun? Sun finally had peace, but I knew it would not last. The spirits were still angry with us. I feared the village was not prepared for an attack, so I revealed the truth to the warriors and taught them to see the truth with their hearts, not their eyes, just as I see it. They were steadfast in enduring this trial and kept silent about what they knew. When disaster struck and hordes of demons attacked, these fighters rallied to defend the village, blindfolded, fighting in the dark. Okay. What will we do now? We will remain here, in the land of our ancestors, free. our wounds will gradually heal, and our souls will find comfort. For Sarkoris, this was just another storm in a string of disasters. For now, we will leave Wintersun. We shall hide in the forest and wander the mountain trails known to us since the days of old. We will wait for your victory, and then we will restore Sarkoris as we remember it. Alright. You just came here to tell me that? Okay. Zach? What the heck? Why are you here, buddy? Zach, I thought we were done. Student, the time has come to assert our supremacy over mortals once and for all. We have come a long way and must not miss the moment when Galfrey is no longer powerful enough to hinder our efforts. It is time we rid ourselves of main domestic enemies, the worshippers of Pharasma. You can end her cult in your that word once and for all. It is up to you to decide how to best handle her followers. Execute her priests, bribe and seduce their bishops, expel the Pharasmites from your lands, desecrate their holy sites. There are no bad choices when it comes to grabbing your enemies by the throat and silencing them. Oh, right, he's happy with us because we sacrificed Wendy. That's why he's here. Got it. Makes sense. Okay. What exactly can we do about the church? The shortest path is a massacre. Bloodshed will rid us of the most devout Pharasmites, and the souls torn from the priests will make your undead servants even stronger. But there's also another option. Through coercion and deception, we could suborn key figures in Pharasma's cult, infiltrate it, and thus establish control over the entire church. Her priest's secret knowledge would be useful to us. If you simply wish to be rid of them without undue effort, you can banish the Pharasmites from your realm and declare their temples and treasures the property of the Crusade. There will surely be something valuable in the libraries and storerooms. Okay. So we can strengthen our undead with all undead units. So this is our army, right? This is not our characters, right? 33% chance for an additional action is pretty good. Like that's straight up 33% DPS boost. 33% DPS boost is pretty hecking big, not gonna lie. Enemy dead. Summon random enemy unit, okay, of 3 times mythic rank creatures to the target enemy. So this is like, when we get to mythic rank 10, this is 30 more random undeads, which is less than we get from one fight, so that's definitely not worth it. What is this relic? Ooh, cloak resist 5. Also enhances the Lich's Dark Rites ability, granting additional +2 bonus to DC and +2 profane bonus to AC to Lich and their companions. Nani? So, wait. Hold on. I get +2 bonus to difficulty class of everything I do? I mean, that's kind of hard to say no to. In addition to +5 thing. I think our current cape is like +2 and +2 saving throws and +2 DC of evocation schools. So this is just a straight up upgrade. I think it's an easy choice. His cuffs. Make sure they leave your domain with their lives, but without their possessions. Let's see what these idlers squirreled away in their coffers for a rainy day. That's all for now. I will return when I have something important for you, student. Studentidus Maximus. Tina, Scenery Master. Oh, is this the old lady? Ah, Commander. Good day to you and all that. I'm Tina from the Cmdr Theater. Remember me? So here's the score. We've finished rehearsing and we're ready to stage the world premiere of our play about your exploits. Grandma sent... Oh, you're not Grandma. God damn it. Grandma sent me to invite you. We're ready to get started, so will you come? Wouldn't it bother you to perform before the ruler of death in our capital? Not really. We perform before all sorts of freaks. Did you just call me a freak? I think you just called me a freak, chat. Where's my fireball? Where's my fireball at? Compared to them, your skeletons are almost the perfect audience. Oh, I see. Okay. Nice save there. Nice save there, Tina. Okay, let's leave now. Oh, here we go again. Time for Grandma. Grandma Gretlin's smile shines with pride and happiness. Her new ladle shines equally bright, and she holds it like a scepter. Why do we have a ladle? Ladles and gentle... Brain, can we not do this for one day? Can we just... Okay, fine. Ladles and gentlemen, the day has come that every participant in the crusade has awaited with bated breath. And the day when we, the Cmdr Theater, finally present to you our newest production. Oh, come on. Come on. Theater! Theater! Ember laughs melodically and claps her hands. Greyburg casts a long, thoughtful look at Ember. The elf's joy is reflected on the dwarf's stern face by a slight smile. The massive prop catapult behind Grandma creaks loudly and somewhat ominously in time with her words. At least you hope it's a prop of... Oh, jeez, Louise, okay. Today we return to the recent past, the one of the first victories won by the Commander. Our show is dedicated to this grandiose, incredible, mind-blowing, exciting, large-scale, grand, and legendary events. Many of you probably witnessed firsthand. As the director and playwright, I feel humbled and honored too, captivated by her own speech. Grandma brandishes her ladle with wild enthusiasm and accidentally touches, but only lightly, one of the catapult's levers. Uh-oh. You hear a theatrically loud whisper from the ranks of the actors. Does anyone remember what we used to load our catapult? Tina, I have a better question. What did the projectile hit? I see something that resembles a plume of smoke in the place similar to the one where we left our crates and props are in. I put my cherry pie in the catapult bucket to have a secret snack during the performance, and now it flew away. Stop panicking. The show must go on, even if we're left without our costumes and props. If something does not go according to plan, improvise. Having whispered these instructions quite loudly to her crew, Grandma Gretlen gives a beaming smile to the audience. Nothing more than a few fireworks to celebrate our premiere. And now, we shall begin.